Yo, yo, yo. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. With me tonight. Da 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 da. Yo, yo, yo. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Bum skidda dum skidda dum bum da 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 da. Hmm. Yo, what's up, Anshi? Welcome back. Just playing a little music before we get started. The Nero is open. Let me get that link. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little stew action. Put the wrong one in. Okay, well, we can mess with that. No worries. What's up, Josh? Emerson? Yeah, I can definitely do that. Play some beats while we wait for some more people to get in. Just call it Josh. Okay, Josh, perfect. Feel like I knew that, but want to be safe. My brother's name is Josh. A little insight into my life. My life. Oh man, how you guys' week's been so far? We're at that stage in our relationship. Yes. First name basis, minimum. How's the week been? Having fun with work and all that exciting stuff? A little tough, but pulling through. I feel that. I feel that. At that point where coming out of winter and the excitement of spring is over, March Madness is over, but it's not yet warm enough, or we haven't hit the full swing of summer, spring, end of spring, summer. I don't know. I'm rambling, but I get that. Work's always fun. But today is technically my Friday because I have a wedding to go to tomorrow, or a rehearsal dinner, I should say, and then wedding on Saturday. So no work tomorrow, even though I probably should be going into work tomorrow because there's a lot happening. We got Josh in, we got Awil in, nice. Awil, that's you, Anch, Anash. Am I saying your name right? Anash. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna pull up some new music coming out tonight. We can talk about that too. Thursdays are kind of our new days, so the regulars got their own stuff going on. And that's good. That's good. I think I'm solo dolo tonight too, by the way. Nace is still, or Sean's still with family, and I believe KD will not be able to make it tonight. So, if you're looking for someone other than me, I have bad news for you. Get in on my phone, and then I think we'll be ready to roll. You guys can't even see the full screen. Let me do that. Should we jump into it, guys? Should we start listening to the music? Or should we give it a couple more minutes? Yes, jump into it. Okay. Let's do it. Why not? You know? Okay. I don't know if I heard... No, I've heard Love Grows. Have I heard Love Grows? Did you find one you haven't heard? Let me check. I don't know if I've heard Hangin'. Let's check out Hangin'. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. How would the music... Why would the music not come through? Because I don't have audio output capture. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm assuming that worked because I saw some stuff light up. We will start it over again. Emerson South, aka American Josh, dude, hanging.
I've been hanging around with women, I've been smoking, I've been drinking, but I love you all the same. I never even knew any of their names. Come on, yeah, woo! When it came to you, I was second best. Oh, I loved you more than all of the rest. I've been no burden, I feel no shame. I never even knew any of their names. Come on, yeah, come on. And I keep on talking to it all night long. I keep on talking to it. Oh yeah, baby, all night long. And it don't matter who is to say. She keep on walking away. And it don't matter who is to say. She keep on walking away. Hey. So I hope you get the message. Don't you treat me like garbage. Before you turn walk out that door. I never ever loved any of those. Oh no, 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 no. Come on. Yeah. One time now. Hit me.
Sheesh. Yeah, you brought some energy on that one. I like that. That felt like old school rock and roll before it became like heavy rock and classic rock and all the subgenres. Just like fun, like Chuck Berry. Like just get that energy, get the little shouts and screams, tell a story. That was fun. Very cool stuff. Drummer was doing his thing. You're killing it on vocals. No notes. It's just a pleasure to listen to and enjoy. Starting it off, yeah. Ray Charles, James Brown, exactly. Smacked it right on the head. Whew. That was good. That was good to get the energy going for the stream. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit more like Chuck, which is not a bad thing to. If you're aiming for James Brown and you get a little Chuck, can't be mad at that. What's up, by the way, Gion? Getting nervous about finishing the demo? You got this. Is it Pink Lemonade is the one you're finishing up for them? It's a hell of a target. Exactly. You can aim for a musical legend. Artist of a generation. That's fine, even if you come up a little bit short, you're still up there with the greatest. Gion, yes. Okay, cool. No, definitely finish that one up, Gion. Don't be nervous about that. It's a sick song. We got A Will up next, which, if I remember correctly, A Will, this is you, Anash. I want to make sure I'm saying the right person. Also, shout out Shipwreck Paradise for the follow. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Feel free. We got a link pinned for the Nero. You can submit a song. I'll listen to it. And we're going to hang out and vibe out. I see on my phone I have an ad. My personal personal Twitch account. Okay. Hey, Will. Hopefully you're here. We're going to listen to your song, Release. Let's get it.
Nathan Dior.
Quit playing with my mind. Don't you know I feel it all? She's on the north side all night, and the way we get down. Oh, let me release it all. Let me release it 'cause my mind is gone. Oh, let me release it all. Like, let me release it all. I cannot see you in the same way. Somehow you stuck up in my brain. Stay up in your own lane. My mind is gone. Lately you're acting wrong. I'm young and I'm gifted the way that we moving. I shot my shot, you let me shoot it. I'ma redact up on the way I'm moving. I thought that I never thought I'd ever see that out of your eyes now. We got down, that's in the past now. Oh, let me release it all. Let me release it 'cause my mind is gone. Somehow you stuck up in my brain. Stay up in your own lane. No, my mind is gone. Lately you're acting wrong.
Sheesh. Hey, Will. Talk about setting the vibe, setting the scene. That was smooth. It was a good pace. Like it didn't feel rushed, but it was definitely slower than like modern pop, modern hip hop. And I really like that. Hey, thank you for the follow. I love you, Drip God. Yeah, your voice reminds me of NBA YoungBoy when he's not going crazy with the mumbling and the swearing. Like your tone of voice reminded me of him. And then I could see this fitting perfectly on what was it? The Color Violet? Was that Tory Lanez album? If anyone knows what I'm talking about. Am I going crazy? Hey, thanks for the follow, Rich Savant. The Color Violet, Alone at Prom. Color Violet was what the song name. Alone at Prom. I can see that fitting in perfectly on here. If you haven't listened to this album and you're okay with listening to Tory Lanez, because I know some people aren't, highly recommend this. Highly, highly recommend. Just loaded one up. Okay, perfect. Love that. Oh, good job, A-Will. I'm trying to think of things to maybe add, change, improve upon. Honestly, no. I like the song completely as is. Maybe send it a little bit on the second or the last chorus before you end the song, and just go really crazy with it. But I think he did that even slightly. I was pleasantly surprised. Thank you for sending that in. And I'm pretty sure that's you, Anash, but you're not answering. So if it's not you, ignore me. If it is you, keep it up, man. You're doing great. Okay, DJ J up next. Bad Role Model album intro. Ooh, okay. Album coming. When's the album release, DJ J? Let's check it out. It's dropping tonight. Oh shit. Okay. We got a sneak peek. New music from the Epic JJ, aka DJ J. Let's listen.
Tagging with that heat, boy.
Eskimos.
Barrel model. Barrel model.
She tells me lies, I know. I've been going crazy, psycho. I hate thinking about you. Bad energy up in the rim. What the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta live for me, I can't live for you. Leave me alone. Bitch, I'm better off on my own. Alone, I'm gone. Like a memory. You remember me? Yeah, calling with promethazine, bitch, I'm tryna lean. Don't look up to me. Don't do the same as me. I'm a lost soul. Drink the whole fifth, pour the fucking bottle. Bad role model. Okay, wait, hold on, wait. Yeah, I need to think. Yeah, concentrate. She tells me lies, I know. I've been going crazy. concentrate. She tells me lies, I know. I've been going crazy, psycho. I hate thinking about you. Bad energy up in the rim. What the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta live for me, I can't live for you. Leave me alone. Bitch, I'm better off on my own. Alone, I'm gone. Like a memory. You remember me. Yeah, coding with promethazine, bitch, I'm trying to lean. Don't look up to me. Don't do the same as me.
Okay, DJJ. Bad Role Model album coming out tonight, everyone. If you want to listen and support some artists you find on here, if you like what that sounds like, a little old school Juice WRLD. New album tonight, DJJ, all platforms. DJJ.allplats on Instagram. If you want to give him a follow, just made the new Instagram. Very nice. I'm excited to hear the whole album now. How many songs was the name of the album? Give us a little detail, JJ. You'll send it in the Discord too. Sweet. 20 songs. Okay. I'm assuming some of them are the ones that we've heard on stream before. So that's going to be exciting. Maybe not. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Very exciting, man. Happy for you. Dropping an album is always a fun time. And yeah, Anash, we listened to your song. I really liked it. There was a part in there. There was a section in there that had like a little techno part, which was really cool. And I said that your pacing was really well done, because it wasn't like a fast-paced pop song that you hear nowadays. And obviously you were going for the more 80s style. I thought you just did a really good job with that. So, very good job, Anash. Okay. And yes, for those who just joined in, if this is your first time, my name's JT. Normally we have the KD and Sean Oakley here with me, but they are both out and not able to join in tonight. So you got me solo dolo. Hopefully I don't disappoint. If I seem a little frazzled, it's because normally I rely on them to cover for me when I'm doing stuff. Trying to run the stream in the background and talk to you guys. But we'll have fun. We'll listen to some dope music. And talk about new music coming out tonight, because there's some new albums and things happening. Hey, thank you, Shipwreck. I appreciate that. Feel free to join Discord. We're not too active in there. I'd like to be more active. We actually started talking about doing maybe a movie night once a month, and then we're gonna do like a book club for albums. I'll pick an album of the month or whatever, and we all listen to it, and then we talk about it. Just kind of brings back community into music again, because everything's so segmented nowadays. My dog just came down to join us, so set the nap timer. She's gonna lay down, take a nap next to me, and when she's up, that's normally when the stream's done. So actually, you want up? You want to say hi? Come here. I shouldn't have said that, because now she thinks someone's actually here. You want to come here? Come here. Come here. Okay, she's running. That's fine. That's fine. Skeet Beats, you're up next. Party all the way. Done. Party beat design for top tier R&B. Okay, JJ, I shall check in 1 second. No worries. Party beat design for top tier R&B. Okay, if you're an R&B artist, and you like this song, reach out to Skeet Beats. assuming it's gonna keep looping a little bit, similar structure throughout the rest of the song. Let me know if I'm wrong and it does a crazy switch up. I can continue playing it. It's interesting that you say this is a design for top tier R&B, because I could hear this more like a rage adjacent artist, like I'm trying to think of like Denzel Curry's The Scythe that he just did with Tia Corinne and ASAP Ferg, like someone that has energy like that and can just kind of go crazy. I'm trying to think of like a southern rapper has good aggressive energy, even like a Juicy J, 3 6 Mafia type thing. I'm trying to think of how an R&B artist would tackle this, and to be fair, I'm not an R&B artist. Wow, that's hard to say fast. R&B artist. I'm not an R&B artist, so I don't know how I would do it. That'd be kind of sick. I could see something. Try to match with Beyonce energy. Oh, okay. I could potentially see that. It'd be really a dynamic song. Like she'd have to be really bringing the crazy energy. Like what's her Sasha Fierce? Is that her like alter ego name? Like she'd have to tap into that. Youngblood. I'm originally from UK, half Canadian. Just moved to US like 12 months ago. Okay, that's cool. Youngblood. Welcome to the US. Ski Beats. Yep, exactly. Okay, KM, I know you contacted me earlier. I think you're here, but you won't be able to type. So no worries if you're not able to. But you're up next with a song called Losing Control. I'm excited to hear what it sounds like. Chat, let them know what you think. Control KM. Chat, I need your input. What do you guys feel and think of, or what are your guys' takes on if a song has a long intro? Because I think for this one, there were vocals at the beginning, but it wasn't until like 40 seconds when the verse or whatever that first section was. 30 seconds. Do you guys like when a song takes a little bit to build up, or do you guys prefer like a 5-10 second thing, or even right at the start? I'm just out of curiosity because I have my tastes. I know on here when Sean and Katie talk about what they think and feel. But just like in general public opinion, what do you guys think? So, because that would be my main critique of the song, is there's a lot of space, and I think it's good in some sections, and in other sections it kind of drags things on a little bit. Like if you started this at 27 seconds and you cut off the last 5 seconds, and then some spots in the 2/3 of the way through, like the 2-minute mark or 1:45-minute mark, just kind of condensing some things down a bit, not a ton, because I like some space, and the vibe was more ethereal, mellow. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Shipwreck. And like you don't want to take away that feeling, but you also want to keep progressing the song forward. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would cut down the intro a little bit, maybe even like to 20, like cut off the first 20 seconds. And then for the mix, I'm not great with vocal mixes. I think your tone of voice sounds like XXX Tentacion, like kind of that crooning but soft and smooth with a little croon. And again, I'm not great with the mix, but I think doing something with that to make it pop a little bit more, because you were kind of tucked in, could be beneficial, because it is kind of like a serenade almost. I don't know. I hope this is good feedback. And again, I wish I could tell you more about mixing. I'm just not there yet. I wish Katie was here to be able to put words to what I'm thinking. But I think you did a really good job. That was nice, Cam. I think you're well on your way to making some heaters of songs. Thanks for the offer, Youngblood. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have so for those who don't know, in the stew, we got a handful of artists and producers and a couple engineers. So we got things covered. I am not one of those engineers. I'm trying to pick up from them and learn as much as I can just to be helpful. But truly, my ear is not the greatest, and I just got to keep working. I mean, this is a great way to do it. I can listen to all your guys' songs, and I kind of dissect it. Even if I don't know how to say it, I'm learning it. So, yeah. Okay, Shipwreck, you're up next. It's called Soaring, Work in Progress. Hey, hope you're doing well. I have this song I made a while back, and so, okay, this is a lot. Okay, this is good. Stumbled across it when I went through my 2 terabyte folder of work in projects. Okay. Sounds like you got a case of start something and don't finish it. That's fine. A lot of people here do that. Anyways, I really want your help on how I can make this song a little bit longer than it is right now, because right now it has a good structure to it and only has 1 drop, which I would say a back down outro. I want to see what your thoughts are and how I can expand it. By the way, I have a vocalist named Tropical Mariana that is going to be singing on this, and right now she's working on it. I'm excited to see what she does with that, and when I have a chance, I would love to send one back with her vocals on it. Yes, definitely do that. A little bit about me is I make all my music on phone. Whoa, that's crazy. Specifically in FL Studio Mobile and GarageBand iOS. I have artists that are my best friends, computers like FL Studio and Ableton, so I do ask them to make some sound design for me, and they're very easy going with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Okay, Shipwreck, that's interesting. Thank you for the background. We will take a listen to this beat. I'm assuming it's an instrumental based on what you were saying, and try to give you some thoughts. Okay, Shipwreck. So, input on how to make the song longer. First of all, I think you did a great job. The first build up and beat drop was very well done. You didn't leave it too long or make me wanting for something. Like, as soon as I thought, like, okay, let's get there, you got there. So perfect on that. Good on that timing. As for the second part, I feel like you already kind of had the bare bone idea. You added that whistle or the flute, whatever that may have been, into the beat, and you were kind of building that up. So I would just say either drop the beat for a second, have that whistle hit a big moment, maybe throw a vocal chop there, or if what was it, Tropicana Mariana, if Tropicana Mariana like says something there, like the title of the song, or just to build it up into a moment, and then bring the beat back in hard. This is one of the we have two styles of EDM beats here. We had the wubs and dubs and the booms and baps. This is what I would say is more of the booms and baps. You got a lot of the percussive elements going, and it's not really the synth heavy. I would say maybe try not switching, but adding some of the synths in that second part to keep it interesting and keep some variation going. But I think you have the like you said, you have a good structure here. You got to the part you needed to. The second part was building, and it kind of faded into the outro. Said just build it, drop the music, make the moment, and then keep going with the beat. Kind of just some thoughts. And it kind of depends on what Tropicana, right? Tropical Mariana. Tropicana. I'm pretty sure that's orange juice. What am I saying? Depends on what Tropical's going to do, because depending on how they attack this beat, you can either make it more like a vocal sample style beat, or if they're like singing on it, or whatever that case may be, kind of go from there. I think that will help inform you for the second portion of the beat. Essential leaked on my new album coming out May 20th. Yes, Youngblood, we got you. Thank you. I love the lead idea. Yeah, test it out, see if it works. If it doesn't, you could always rely on what the beat has already started with. I would just say if you're going to copy, quote unquote, the first part for the second part, you got to add some variation. That was the reasoning behind the lead. I like the flute portion you had in there. Maybe incorporate the flute again in the second half, and then do a similar thing that you did here. Have it like build up and then do a slight outro to end it. Don't go too long. You're at 1:49. Get it to like 3 minutes and call it good. You don't need to go crazy with this. Very nice. Well done. Good job for doing this on your phone. Respect. Okay, Youngblood, you're up. Just moved to the United States. Yeah, no problem, Shipwreck. Always. Yeah. It was good, Gian. I agree. Youngblood moved to the United States. Half Canadian. A lot of good info there. A song called Mob. M-O-B, okay? Money Over Bullshit. Album May 28th. Let's check it out.
Another incident reported in the Northwest today. A young man was seen walking alone in the early hours. Locals say he's killed at least 8 rival gang members in a short amount of time. The authorities advise that local residents hear the incident remain indoors until further notice.
MOB, that's money over bullshit. No dummy, just got money. I told you, money over bullshit. Need more by the gear, I might just go and cop the full kit. Always been on top, ain't coming down, out cold shit. Only a few years ago, we grew up at the dumb shit. My pain on display, smoking highs, but I'm still low. The heater bursting in my room, but I still feel cold. He trying to cause drama, but he didn't know I used to run this. Save me from myself, all my day ones disappeared. Hate me or admire, all my demons volunteered. I ain't stressing over bullshit, that's out of my control. I aim to see freedom for Palestine, that's my goal. I taught him about the source, he left me burning on a spliff. Bad man acting hard, but they won't ever take the risk. They're sleeping while I'm Nipsey, I'm awake in the hustle. And when I step through, man, they look down and they scuffle. Apple and gelato soothes my soul, I'm in control. Clearing out the stress, tangle up, straight in gold. I see a copy my style with all that shit that I sold. I never even knew he was the fake ones that I'd hold. I gave him all my trust, but the trust never came home. Should've read between the lines, every lie was in the tone. I ghost him in a second, I ain't picking up I picked up all the strength from all the battles of my own. Shit. And you know this shit gets harder. She asked me if I'm a warrior, then where the fuck's your armor? I don't flex plates, I flex wisdom like a martyr. I came up from nothing and now I'm certain I grind harder. Never folded under pressure, I emerged smarter. First time in years that I seen love from my father. Came up from the gutter, now out roll with the starters. Is bliss store, but I'm seeing a knight without his armor. Saved me from myself, all my day ones disappeared. Hate me or admire, all my demons volunteered. I ain't stressing over bullshit that's out of my control. I aim to see freedom for Palestine, that's my goal. I taught him about the source, he left me burning on a split. Bad man acting hard, but they won't ever take the risk. They're sleeping while I'm Nipsey, I'm awake in the hustle. And when I step through, man, they look down and they scuffle. I mix blood with the poison, turned every heartbreak into part of my devotion. Screen face environment, my mindset is molten. Real street nigga, I'll show them truth, that's my totem. Yo, I got them hanging on for life. They don't wanna cut me up, but you the ones who give me the knife. I had to learn the hard way, big chill, ships your life. Freddy versus Jason, and only one of them got to die.
Police say the identities of the victims remain unknown. But one thing's clear. Only one of them made it out alive.
Money Over Bullshit. Is this better? Leonra? Did I say your name correctly? Perfect. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Young Blood. Very nice job. I think a couple notes that I had in my head that I want to make sure I get out before I forget things. One, cut down the intro a little bit. Just a little bit. Two, the mix on your vocals. And we can get more into details on that. That is the biggest thing holding this song back right now. And then three, you did a good job with your flows. You did a good job progressing the story along and your lyrics. I have no major qualms about that. I would say the only thing with your delivery, your performance that you did, is I want a little bit more energy in certain spots. This is a trap, energetic but dark song, and you can kind of get grungy with it, grimy with it a little bit, and then you can take it back up and go high energy, and getting that dynamic. Because I would say your vocals were this the whole way through, and it sounded good like this the whole way through, but just a little bit down, a little bit up, trying to think who's a great example. I mean, Kendrick's a great example of this. He'll whisper at you, he'll talk softly in a song, and then he'll build it up into a big moment. And yeah, the mix and master is definitely going to be the biggest thing. Again, I wish the other guys were here because I'm not great with the mix. Only thing I think I can tell you, and I don't know how to remedy this, is you are sitting underneath the beat. I don't know if you guys just heard that. My dog just moaned. That was crazy. I could hear it through my headphones. You're sitting under. I'll answer in 1 second, Gion. You're sitting underneath the beat, and you're very. I think mono's the right word. You're very up the center. Nothing really changes. There's no variation. There was a spot where the music dropped out, and you sounded good when the music dropped out, but that's because there wasn't the beat on top of you. Once the beat comes back, you get kind of harder to hear, and with this being, I wouldn't say a lyrical miracle song, but you're saying stuff. The lyrics need to have the space to be able to be heard and digested. And right now that's kind of difficult because I have to listen through the beat to get to what you're saying. So bringing yourself above it and then playing with some of the variation of the vocal mix. Have a moment where you do go wide on a chorus or a catchy section, and then bring it back center. Along with the dynamics of your energy, I think that would really improve things. But this is a cool song. I'm happy you joined in and sent this in. Atlanta, okay, I like it. Gion, Sean, and KD. KD, I don't fully know, but he wasn't able to make it tonight. And then Sean's still with family. I think he traveled back to or somewhere with his family. They're doing something. So I think Sean will be back from that on Sunday, and we'll have him back after his vacation. And then KD should be back on Sunday as well. Okay, yeah. speaking of Gian, Gian's up next. Look at that. Walkies, Danny Brown pitch. Ooh. Shout out Danny Brown. Let's see what this is about.
Freak. 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 Hold me like a dog. Freak. Put me on the floor. Freak. Always wanting more like a freak. No, I'm not a whore. Freak. Hold me like a dog. Freak. Put me on the floor. Freak. Always wanting more like a freak. No, I'm not a whore. Freak. Freak.
God damn. I feel like I need to take a shower after that. The 2025 demo. Yeah, you got to finish that up, Gian. Get that sent out. Feel dirty. I feel dirty. No notes, obviously, of like the talent, the idea, perfect idea. What would you think to change on this? Because honestly, it's sounding really cool. It's sounding really good. Maybe just a polish. But I think what you have, don't change what you have. Just dial it in a little bit on certain aspects. Some of the bleeps were too loud. Yeah. Like the loudness maybe change a little bit. And you guys know me. I'm not the biggest into the wubs and dubs, the electronic sounds. But that was a good EDM inspired pop thing. I don't even know what to call that. Yeah, a little bit of the signals, I guess. Tone those down a little bit. It's cunty house, yes. That's a good way of putting it. Or cunty EDM. Fair enough. Yeah, I could see like Meg switching up her sound and like going for that, or like getting I don't even know. Trying to think of another rapper that's kind of raunchy that would fit on there. Very cool. Finish that up though. If you got Danny Brown and Meg Thee Stallion on this song, that'd be a smash hit. I'm telling you already. Danny Brown going all cocaine bars on you. I got Danny. Yeah. I said cocaine, but yeah, you're right. Okay. Drip God. Where you at, Drip God? I know you were here earlier. We just need to send him demos. Ooh, okay. Send him some demos. That would be really cool. I really liked his album, I think, last year. Well, not the Stardust one was pretty good. I didn't mind it. But I'm thinking Quintana, is that what it's called? Cornada. That one. He got a new collab with Girl IRL. What does that mean? A girl you know IRL? Or like a person that, like, oh, girl IRL. I've never heard of girl IRL. Okay, I guess I gotta check that out. I'll listen to that off stream. No, yeah. Okay, I'll definitely listen to that off stream. Thank you for sending that, or going down that rabbit hole with me. Okay, produced by Drip God. Drip God, I don't know if you're still here. I hope you're still here. Shout out Drip God. Oh, you are. I love you, Drip God. That's the name. You might as well. I Need Everything. Produce a song for the artist I work with. I'm 30 and from LA. Let me know what you think, brother. Okay. Yo, what's up, Seal Team Neil? Welcome back. Let's check out this new song by Drip God.
White.
I love you, Drip God.
I've been on one since day one. I need everything, I don't care what they want. I want it all, yeah, I want it all. I got a ball, yeah, I got a ball. Yeah. I've been on one since day one. I need everything, I don't care what they want. I want it all, I want it all. I got a ball, yeah, I got a ball. Yeah. Money keep on calling on the high ski. I went from Philly to the Bay where they get high feet. Now I'm in Atlanta, this shit is lit. Stacking all this paper, I'm in this bitch. Whammy, big ass bankroll. Yeah, I'm fresh as ever, RIP the bankroll. Yeah, I lost my little brother, this to give back. I gotta take it to the top just to give back. Jump in the coupe, where the fuck is the roof? I can hear the money say get the fuck in the booth. Okay, yeah, I'll go and get the money. I feel like OJ, feel like I got the trap jumping. Money go in, the money go out. It's funny how these niggas broke but still got my name in their mouth. I had it popping in Philly but still want the love in the South. Yeah, I know they love the delivery, that's why they cashing me out. Yeah, I've been on one since day one. I need everything, I don't care what they want. I want it all, I want it all, I want it all. I got a ball, yeah, I got a ball, yeah. I've been on one since day one. I need everything, I don't care what they want. I want it all, yeah, I want it all. I got a ball, yeah, I got a ball, yeah. Skirt, bring the whip up off the lot. Yeah. I feel like I scraped the pot. Watch the way I whip the wrist in this fucking booth. Watch the way I do my shit, I've been the fucking truth. Check the history, this shit don't ever change. Niggas acting fake, it really be too strange. I can see the look in their eyes when they see me. It's the way they did my. Hold on. Watch how I jump in this bitch and I screw. Watch how I turn in the whip and the screw. Yeah, shit too fast. Put my foot on the gas. Get to the bag. Watch how I get to the cash. Say motherfucker wanna talk about me, don't got no name. I feel like 2006, I'm Gucci Mane. I know these hoes be on my top because of fame, but I know my fans will fuck with me and feel my pain. I've been on one since day one. I need everything, I don't care what they want. I want it all, I want it all, I want it all. I got a ball, yeah, I got a ball. Yeah. I've been on one since day one. I need everything, I don't care what they want. I want it all, I want it all, I want it all. I got a ball, yeah, I got a ball.
You might as well. He's my favorite.
Okay, you might as well. Produced by Drip God. Drip God. That was a cool song. As Seal Team Neil says, this be hard. You might as well did a really good job throughout the whole thing. He had a catchy chorus. He didn't really waste any space, which I really like and appreciate from a rapper, because there's times where you could do that easily. But I don't want to focus too much on him. I want to focus on you because you're here and you sent it in. The production. I like the production. Great structure. Kept it interesting, but gave it enough space for the artist to do their thing. And it sounds like you've been working with him for a while, so I'm sure you guys have a good working relationship. The choices you made on the style were very interesting, and I don't think any of it was bad. You had a very crunchy kick, and I just wanted to learn or ask about that. What was the thought of the kick sound you used? Because that was kind of different. I think it was a kick, that lower, that little super crunchy. It almost felt like a snare, just like toned down a little bit. So I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't mind it. It just threw me off a little bit. I think depending on if you mix this or if someone else mixed this, I feel like if this is the song and the mix, it was like this. And I wanted it to be like up here. I wanted it to be wider. I wanted the lows to hit lower and the highs to hit higher just a little bit. It wasn't anything crazy. I think this sounded really clean. It sounded nice. You could hear his voice come through pretty well on this, but I wanted those lows to really hit me. And I felt like it was a high pass filter if it's from the low end. Hopefully that information or analysis sounds good. Again, I'm not the greatest with mix, and I would say that's the only thing that I would have liked to change. And I just wanted to know more about that kick. I wanted it to have more aggressive kicks. Really depends on usually how I feel. It's kind of hard to explain what I wanted the speakers. Okay, that's fair. It sounded aggressive. It sounded like you were making it punchy, which I can respect. I think maybe every once in a while switching it out. And this is something that a lot of producers do with hi-hats for some reason, and even snare jumps. But for kicks, it doesn't seem to happen as much, where they change the style of the hi-hat. They'll have the closed and the open hi-hat, and then they'll have a cymbal. And then for the snare, you'll have the normal snare, you'll have a more tighter snare, and then you'll have a rim shot or a clap. But then for the kicks, it's kind of just like, this is the kick. And we're either going to make it crunchy or we're going to make it booming. Maybe changing up the crunchiness for a more open, like blow the speakers out boom every once in a while throughout the song. Like every 8 bars have one of those. And there's a artist. We're going to kind of go on a tangent here, everyone. Stick with me. I promise we're going to get there. Oh, shit. What's his name? I'm going to have to text my girlfriend. Who is the artist as the crazy kick drum? Bear with me. I promise we're going to get to what I want to get to. Let me pull off to the side, make sure I'm not looking up the wrong person. And hopefully she answers me. I got it. Kane Marshall on SoundCloud. Now the real question is, which one is this? Shit. Let me get the song name. I promise we're getting there. Don't. I want to play this for you guys. Well, while I wait for the name of the song, basically it's a thing that he does, and maybe it wasn't him, maybe it was the producer, whoever did the beat. They did a different kick pattern on the song in only once every 16 bars. Like they do it or maybe it's just the chorus. I don't know. And I would consider doing that with your production style too, because like I said, you leave the space for the artist to do their thing, and your portion of the beat obviously sounds nice, but just having a little bit of variation that plays with the ear candy, because the artist can do ear candy with their oohs and ahs and their runs and ad libs, but as a producer, having ear candy as well really elevates things. Think of who's a good producer that does this. Timbaland does it with just the sounds he uses. Like he'll have his beat going and then a crazy sound will come in. Okay, I guess I can't. She doesn't know the name of the song. She played it all the fucking time, but she can't remember. Okay, whatever. When I figure it out, I'll come back to this and show you guys, because it's very, very interesting. And actually, it would be on here. Come on, computer, don't die on me now. Well, this can't be it. This isn't it. Okay, she has no idea what she's talking about. Okay, we're moving on. Sorry, guys. Off on a tangent. Something with meaning up next. Something with meaning. Who, you're here. Awesome. Made with AI using my voice and guitar to generate. Okay. Something with meaning. I hate to say this and I hate to do this because you've waited. But we're not really here to review AI music. And we'll give it like a 30-second, 45-second thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, the feedback is going to be if you can sing it and record a guitar for it to go into AI and use, then you can sing it and record the guitar for you to just do. And I promise that will be more enjoyable than what we're about to hear. I promise you. I know you may not think it because in your mind you're like, oh, it polished it up, it made it clean, it completed it into a full song. Whatever the case may be, I promise you, if you were to make this song, I would love it 10 times more, 1,000 times more. So we'll check it out for a little bit, but we're not going to do the full thing. Final Acts, Something with Meaning, made it with their voice and guitar into an AI filter.
One Hollywood afternoon, making a movie on set with you. You're the star of the scene that I have set for you. Best actress money can buy, no actor can compete. The best signing I can make, the perfect fit for the story I am going to tell. Having the camera zoomed into your lips as you deliver the most iconic lines I have wrote just for you. Just for you.
Okay, Something with Meaning. Again, I'm going to say it. I'd rather it just be whatever portion of that was AI, and I'm assuming the female vocal there was AI. However much AI was on your voice and guitar, you don't need it. You don't need it. You sounded decent. And maybe that's just the AI. I don't know, but I'd rather hear you and your take on this than for you to put it through a filter or a AI thing that does whatever it does. Because obviously you wrote this. I'm assuming you wrote this. I want to hear from you, man. That's the whole point of art. Express yourself. I don't want a computer express your feelings. I want to hear your feelings on it. Even if it doesn't sound perfectly in tune or whatever the case may be. Shit, I make music and I'm not the greatest sounding. I'm not the greatest with my words. But I'm doing it for me because I want to share my experience. So yeah, I would say I want to hear this as you. If I challenge you to go back, you can use this as a template. Go back and try to record your own vocals and do your own thing on it, and then send it back in as just purely Something with Meaning. No AI, just you, man. Okay, Melorica, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Yep, a rare solo dolo stream from yours truly, JT. It is what it is. We got Sean's on vacation. Katie's got something going on. So you guys got me. And hopefully I'm not too terrible. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. Okay. Drip God, you're up next again. Made the beat, and the artist I work with is You Might As Well. Okay. Bam. 2 for 2. Let's check it out. Chat, let them know what you think.
You might as well. He's my favorite.
Yeah. Let's talk about turning the Pollers into Lamborghinis.
Steph, have mercy.
Everybody ever try to step on you? Shoes ain't big enough.
I love you, Drip God.
Hey, ever since I hopped up out that V, the list is on my feet. I can make 10,000 in a week. Get that
Balenci's on my feet. I can make 10,000 in a week. Get that money and I rinse, they repeat. Oh yeah, it's all about that power of that dollar. And you know I got a lot of that. Remember when I used to drive Impala? Now you see I got a lot of cash. Ever since I hopped up on that beat, put Balenci's on my seat, make the hoes turn into freaks when they listen to this. I ain't never ever been a regular. See, that's why they be tripping on me. I'm Mr. Hennessy. I remember back in 2012 I had them Billy keys. I had to get my swerve on, yeah. Been getting money since my first song, yeah, yeah. Money come to me, I attract it. I done made these hoes do a backflip. Got them going back and forth, tennis practice. I'm really everything they say, I don't lack shit. Ever since I hopped up on that beat, Balenci's on my feet. I can make 10,000 in a week. Get that money and I rinse, they repeat. Oh yeah, ever since I hopped up on that beat, Balenci's on my feet. I can make 10,000 in a week. Get that money and I rinse, they repeat. Oh yeah, I remember days at my mama house. I was really drawing. I remember days I was crashing out. Now they see a nigga ballin'. Got a baddie on defense, cause they know I'm playing offense. They acting funny, I can see it. Yeah, that's why I hit the off switch. Pull up, got my foot up on the gas, fuck the brakes. Remember I was living in the bay. Put up on the gas in that Charger. I did my motherfucking thing. Ay, it's the reason why they hate on me, cause I don't stop. I feel like I'm racing against the clock. Jimmy Neutron, yeah, I'm smarter than the rest. I can show you how I came up with this plot. I feel like a Master P with no limit. This is out of my brain with no gimmicks. Who put that battery in his back and got him started? I was too young to get in shows and I got carded. But they don't play about the boy like I'm Cardi. I need me a big ass house, fuck that apartment. That bitch like 4,500 just for the carpet. Had to extend the garage so I could park it. Ever since I hopped up on that beat, Balenci's on my feet. I can make 10,000 in a week. Get that money and I rinse, they repeat. Oh yeah, ever since I hopped up on that beat, Balenci's on my feet. I can make 10,000 in a week. Get that money and I rinse, they repeat. Oh yeah.
Alright, Trip God. I think my same... no, let me take that back. Ignore me. This one felt wider on the low and high end, so I appreciated that. Again, you had a clean beat. Nothing crazy, and I think that might be my take here. Is that I want something to go crazy. I want something to like stand out and be like, whoa, I haven't heard this before. Because to me, this was a good song. And good is good, but I think you guys can make great. Like, I think you guys both have the talent to make a great song. So I want to make sure the props are given. You did a good job. Very good. Fucking send it. Go crazy with it. Make something that hasn't been made before, hasn't been heard before. Because I think you guys can do it. I think Drip Gods has a good voice. He rides the beat very well. I think he could like make this is what I would tell him if you're working closely with him and you work closely on making the song together. Like, make moments. He can do it. He can do a song. He can, and hopefully this comes across in the way I'm wanting it to. He can do the bare bones. He gets what most people want to get to. He can get there. But in order for him to get to the upper echelon, the next level, to make him stand out in a crowd, he's got to do stuff that makes him stand out. He's got to send it on those highs. He has to play with the production to add different ear candy, different moments, and just keep building those moments. I wish I could say that in a better way other than building those moments, but just build a moment. Think of this is a crazy one, like God's Plan from Drake. Like, he does his verse, he gets it to the chorus, he has a very catchy chorus, and then the song drops out, and he keeps on with the chorus, and like it makes it into a thing. Make it into a thing that stands out. So if you're working closely with him, yeah, definitely try to coach that out of him. Same thing with the production level too. Think of Kanye's music, right? Who I consider one of the best producers of all time. Father Stretch My Hands, anything off of Yeezus, really. His new album, he's got those soul chops coming back in like he used to do. Like having those things, whether it's song to song or within the same song, just building it to a moment. Okay, I'll stop yapping. I think you're getting what I'm saying. Okay, going back to this guy real quick, Kane Marshall. This is the song. It's If I Left, and I want you guys specifically to listen to the kick drum on the, I think it's the chorus. Instead of doing like so if you have a bar of music, you have 1 and 2 and then you can break it down to 1 E and a, 2 E and a. You can do it into the 16th notes, or would that be 8th notes? And then you break it down to 16ths and the 32nds. He has a kick on the 32nd note, on the 1 and the 32nd. And it's the craziest shit I've ever heard. And I haven't heard a song do this ever before. And just an idea for producers of like things you can add into stuff that makes it stand out. Let's see if I can get to a good spot.
It's been a long, long time coming, yes, I know. And I wonder how hard it will be to let it go. Of the way that you stroke my head.
That'll be in this chorus coming up.
That we ever read.
Go,
my old boy, just look at him go.
Right here. Oh, next one. Did you guys hear that? It's very subtle, and I'll play it again and let it ride out. But it'll be the doo-doom, and then the next one will be doo-doo-doom. Please tell me someone heard that, because I did I put way much thought into showing that, and I need someone to acknowledge my crazy rantings. Also, what's up, Asar? Thank you for the skip. I appreciate that. So, Drip God. All that to say, do something that adds a little something unique, different, that people aren't expecting. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. I'm rambling. It's hard to do this without someone to take over when I start going off the rails. Shout out Katie. Shout out Sean. Great co-hosts. Great artists. Shout out to Asar Adessa, another great artist. This one is new but not finished, so missing vocals in some parts. If you got any feedback on the composition, that'd be a ton of help. Of course, I can definitely try to help out. Baby girl, let's get it.
Keep my pockets empty, I might stir up some emotion. I don't mind, cause all I need, I got in my arms. Baby, baby girl, baby girl. Show me that body, your hobbies. Nobody got me like you do tonight. You do tonight, baby girl. You do tonight, baby girl. Baby, baby girl. Nobody got me like you do tonight. call that a 9. Wrist go like a 5. Baby, baby girl. Baby girl, call me late night. It don't matter, you know I get up. I should love it when we both up. It's on the late nights when you blow my phone up. Baby, baby girl. Baby, baby girl. Got shades for the photo shoot flash. Baby, baby girl. Baby, baby girl. Baby, baby girl.
Okay, Sar. I'll talk while this is finishing out. Keep it low. Ideas on how to finish this one. I'm going to throw out some options. You can obviously use what you want, use what you don't want. If you think I'm crazy, ignore everything I'm saying. There's a couple spaces where you don't have the vocals. I'm assuming that's what you're dialing in on. I think you gotta go low. I think you either gotta pitch down or just try to sing in like a baritone voice in those sections. Because from the songs you've sent in, you're very much in the higher register and you sound perfect doing that. I think this would be a good spot to skirt expectations, do a little 180 on us, and show off that, if that makes sense. I would write another hook, slide it over into the spots that are empty, and pitch it down. Or do a variation of the hook, slide it into that spot, and pitch it down. Pre-hook, pre-chorus, whatever you want to call it. Chorus B. I'm trying to think of like a good example. Shit, I can't even think of one right now. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like almost like a chopped and screwed version, but still keep the pacing of it. Because I think we've compared you to like a Justin Timberlake in the past. You have that high register, you got the runs, you got the voice. You can even go like mid register, but I think this would be a perfect spot to go low because you're singing to this baby girl, and then just like add like a deep sexy moment. That would be my place to start. If it doesn't sound good after attempting it for X amount of time, scrap that idea and then just go with a normal pre-chorus thing. You feel me? Yeah. I truly think that could be cool because a lot of your songs you're in the normal to upper range, and just having one where you go low like this would stand out. It'd give it a unique identity. People will be like, "Oh, that SR song when he goes low, that was sick." Just an idea. Other than that, great job as always. Clean, catchy. Good use of lyrics in the sense that you're not super repetitive, but you keep it on point. You're on topic. You keep the theme of it. So yeah, maybe just have that one moment. I'm thinking like a Chris Brown Busta Rhymes thing. Right? Chris Brown was singing on whatever that one song was, and then Busta comes in with that deep, sultry voice, and it's just a good juxtaposition. And I think you could do that if you pitch down. I'm trying to think of singers that did it. I don't know. I wish I could give you a better example. Test it out, see if you like it, send it in, because I'd love to hear that if you do that. If you don't do that, and whatever you end up doing, also send it in, because I want to hear how you end up finishing that song. And I'm sure if Katie and Nace are here, or Katie and Sean, they'd like to hear that as well. Thank you for the skip, by the way. As always, we really appreciate that. Yeah, of course. And then Matthew. You wish you were a music feedback streamer, but my feedback would be shit. Matthew, fun fact for you. Me, Katie, and Nace feel like our feedback is shit all the time. We truly believe we're just sitting here talking about what we think and like about the music, but we have no idea if this is good feedback. We don't know if it's valuable. We feel like imposters because we just started doing this and we really don't know what we're doing. So if you feel like you want to do this, and it's a lot of work and it's much easier to do it with others supporting you and helping and being part of it, like Katie and Nace, if you feel like you want to do it, I would say go for it. It's a lot more work than you may think, but if you ever need help, anyone, this goes for anyone, if you ever need help, hit me up. I'll gladly give some tips and advice and help you figure things out. But truly, there's times where we're sitting here like, why are they listening to us? We don't know what we're saying. And we appreciate you guys showing up and sending it in anyways, because we love to listen to your music, and we like dissecting things, because then it helps us understand what we like as artists, what we think works for other people, and what might not work for us, or what would work for us if we try it out. So we appreciate you all being here. Truly, it's been a crazy experience. Never thought we'd get to this point. Yeah, definitely try it out, Matthew. I think that'd be cool. Okay, up next, Drip God again with the third one. I believe a beat made from Toxic Biohazard and Citrus on FL. Let me know what you think, and it's unmixed. Okay. I don't fully know what that means. It sounds dangerous, but we'll check it out. Universe by Drip God. Feedback on this one, Drip God. I would say variation's key, and you did it with the 808s on the second half, and I wanted to peep that. It sounded good. I would say do it more with the other aspects of the song, and specifically transitions between portions of the song. So if you have what you consider a verse portion and then a chorus portion, I hear when you're doing that, you'll drop the hats, I think, and then you build it up with the synth, and then you go back into it. I think that's good. Do that one time. The other time, keep the hats in, do the build up with the synth, but add a drum fill, like a snare, and then get into it. I know the snare is kind of like a clap in this instance, but maybe getting a snare that can complement the clap, and and they'll add another aspect to it, adding another sound. Because I think once we were like 20 seconds in, let me go back actually, how this beat builds up. Yeah, 30 seconds in, I feel like we've heard all the noises that you use throughout the beat. Like we have all the factors, and it's just that riding out, and you change some of the things throughout. I'll say take something away, which you did a couple times. Add something else in sparingly, once in a section. Like add a chime or a triangle on a transition. Add a different synth playing a different melody for a section of it, 4 bars of the next verse after a chorus. Stuff like that to just keep it fresh and going. Same thing as your other beats, you leave a lot of room for the artist, which is good. You definitely want to start on this bass line, send it to the artist, and then build the beat around them. But I think having the transitions would help any artist. I don't think that would take away from it, but adding like the different noises and sound effects and like a beat tape drop, I think that's what it's called, or like some scratches. I know it's not really the style you're going for, but if you added scratches on a portion where it goes into a chorus or out of a chorus going into the verse, I think that'd be really sick. But that, of course, comes with working with whatever artist you want to on this beat or whoever picks this up. Very nice, as always. Out of the 3 you've played, I think the second one's my favorite, but I really like this one. And then that first one was interesting with the kick. So, all 3 of them, great beats. Good job. Yeah, no problem. Always down to help. Feel free to join the Discord. A lot of artists in there that could always use a good producer like you. So, very nice. Okay, Ali Oxenspree. What a name, first off. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being here. I think this is your first song submission. Yeah, no problem, Drip. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sending those in. What's up, Ali? This is Save Me. I'm interested to see where you go with this, because again, first time. These are projects I just made. Okay, fresh. I like it. Little Stu exclusive. Let's check it out.
How you gon' save me? 'Cause I don't wanna help no more, yeah, please don't hate me. Lay down slow, so I hope that it don't change me. And I don't wanna live the same life that's driving me crazy. I'm not the same me I was. Don't tell me that it's alright. I can't take another lie. Last time I was withdrawn. You look good in that all white. I've been waiting all night just to face this bomb. In the air, I got hang time. Got me higher than I felt in a while. It's been so long. What's the point of a baseline? I don't wanna waste time, need to waste my wrongs. I'm telling you out now, you're playing that, said that you were gonna change. Gotta change. Going through the muscle when I'm telling you it's different, but it ain't. But it ain't. But it ain't. How you gon' save me? 'Cause I don't wanna help no more, yeah, please don't hate me. Lay down slow, so I hope that it don't change me. And I don't wanna live the same life that's driving me crazy. I'm not the same me I was. Holding on my problems 'cause I don't want you to take them all away. All the way. Rolling up another and I'm yelling at the road, I wanna stay. That's completely fine with me. Completely fine with me. Completely fine. Gonna say it with me. 'Cause I don't wanna have no more. Yeah, please don't hate me. Lay it down so hard that it don't change me. And I don't wanna live the same life that's driving me crazy. I'm not the same me. Me. 'Cause I don't wanna help no more. Yeah, please don't hate me. Lay it down slow so I hope that it don't change me. 'Cause I don't wanna live the same life that's driving me crazy. I'm not the same me. I would.
Ollie, sheesh. That was very nice. Steel Team put it well. You're in the pocket, not only mix wise, but also flow wise. You were riding that thing. Pause, no diddy, whatever you want the kids say these days. You told a story with the lyrics. Pause major, exactly. Like this wasn't just random. You stayed on topic, and I appreciated that. You're on point. Some things I would say to maybe change a little bit, or again, it's just my taste. It's kind of a stylistic thing. I'd say cut down the intro slightly, because when it gets to your vocals, I enjoyed it. Before we got to your vocals, you kind of did the oohs and ahs. That's fine. I just think that's just kind of take up space. You can cut that beat down. You're the producer. Cut it down a little bit and start closer to when you actually come in with the vocals. After the first section, I'm assuming that's, I can't fully remember, the first chorus, you drop it to like a slow spot and you repeat the same phrase over and over. I forgot what you said. Again, I'm taking notes. I'm trying to do this all off of first listen. So if I'm getting things slightly wrong, I apologize. But you had that first chorus. You go into a slow portion. I think that kills the energy. I think it kills the energy a bit, because then you go right back into a big moment. And maybe that's the first verse and you have half of the verse is higher energy and then the second half is slower energy. I'd say either cut that second part of that first verse or chorus, whatever it is. I'm sorry. Whatever that section is. Either cut it completely or change it. Add more vocals onto it. Because then it builds back up into a big moment. And I like that. And normally I'm all for dynamics, and that leads into the next point. After the chorus the second time, you go down to a lower point. And I think that would hit a lot harder if you didn't have that in the first one. Because I want the energy. You have the intro, and then you get that energy, and then you drop it. And then you bring it back up, and then you drop it again. Just have that kind of ride like a mountain and then drop, if that makes sense. Sorry if it doesn't. The chorus sounded great. You sounded really good on this. I think the second verse, I want to be a little bit louder. You're good in the mix. I like where you sounded on the beat. I just want your vocals to be a slightly louder. Because you sound good. I want to hear you. And then last thing on the third chorus, add some layers of like big runs. Really go crazy with it. Because again, super catchy chorus. Good song. Well written. I want you to showcase your vocal talent a little bit. And if you can't send it, that's fine. Add more layers. Add some more stacks. Make it wider. Make it a big, grandiose finish before you then drop it out into the end of the song. I would also end the song at like 3:22. We can back it up just to showcase that. So I'm at 3:15 right now. You end this part right here. Just end it right there. Because then you do this. You have like a little laugh at the end. I think just cut that. End it right at that second part of that chorus. Leave them wanting more to hear that catchiness again. And then they'll jump back into it. Okay, I think that's all my notes. I was typing it as I was going, so all based off first listen, and if I mess some things up, I apologize, but yeah, that's just all the stuff that hit me, because this was a really good song, and I think you can tweak it slightly and just make it cleaner and more precise. It's almost like writing a book, right? Or essay in school, right? You write the essay, and then you can go back through and you could cut out some of the words, and you have filler words, and you have some filler space, or maybe there's a sentence that isn't really needed to get your point across. I feel like you're at that spot here where like you have the paper done, you have the song done. Just cut out a little bit here and there to really nail home what you're trying to do. Very nice. Oh, and look at that. We got another one back to back. Hell yeah. Closer. Let's check this one out too.
Don't even tell the truth, nah. Only telling lies cause I think that'll help with you. I could buy like all the time in the world and run out of that too. I need money for my happiness, once I get that, what's the use? Like, wish you know what I know. Tell me that you love me even when I don't come home. Too much baggage for me to handle, but I pack my bags and go. If you're not doing what you love, yeah, you always gonna be broke. Yeah, don't tell me when it's over. I feel better when you're closer to me. I'm keeping my composure. I guess I really never known her to live. Don't tell me when it's over. I feel better when you're closer to me. I'm just keeping my composure. I guess I really never known her to leave. Look, I got some problems that ain't as big as what I thought it'd be. But once the problem gon' start rolling, you gon' overthink. And I might overdrink on the bottle that the genie brings. And if he gave me a wish, I'd be on this genie's team. Yeah, maybe on this on some genius things. This weed I'm smoking, doing nothing, I'm still breathing green. I haven't hit the top yet, I don't know what peaking means. This a comeback story for the people who live below the means. Shit, I guess I'm talking about myself. I bounce around from these people who don't even need my help. I'm so focused on doing better, I don't see my help. I fall apart so I remember exactly how it felt. Yeah, is this the cards that we've been dealt? This devil got a 20 and I'm hitting on a 12. They said hell feels like home, well I'ma wish them well. I don't know where I'm going, I'm glad that I could never tell. Tell me when it's over. Yeah, I feel better when you're closer to me. I'm just keeping my composure. I guess I really never known her to live. Don't tell me when it's over. I feel better when you're closer to me. I'm just keeping my composure. I guess I really never known her to live. If I ball and you leave, I guess that's just how it goes. If I fall and you'll see that I'm in a different role. I don't need what you breathe, I'm on some whole different smoke. And you think what I need is just some different joke. I'm hitting different lows, tell my soul I'll be home. I need a day to get my head right, then tomorrow I'm gone. I hope this doesn't last long, I'm mixing beers with my bone. I put my heart up on the line, part of me knows that I'm wrong. Yeah, don't tell me when it's over. I feel better when you're closer to me. I'm keeping my composure. I guess I really never known her to leave. Don't tell me when it's over. I feel better when you're closer to me. I'm just keeping my composure. I guess I really never known her to leave.
Ali said, I know Mac Miller passed away, but let me show you what he would be doing if he was still here. I need give me 1 second. I can't. Shit. I'm on Discord. I was going to do a dynamite on that song for sure. Yeah. It sounded like it would slide in perfectly on the Divine Feminine. The beat with the piano, dun, 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 like, great stuff. I'm trying to think of notes that I would give other than turn up your vocals a little bit. And I think I liked the mix. I would say change the mix a little bit on certain parts of the song. It was the same style of mix, I think. Again, I'm not great with mix. I think it was the same style of mix throughout the whole song. I think if like you switched it up on the chorus to make it more open, like show off your highs a little bit more, or boost your highs a little bit, open up the lows a little bit, just to give your voice more presence on those portions, and then tighten it back up for the verse, I think that would be really cool. And if it sounds like shit, you didn't hear it from me, and do what you just did and keep it like this, and it'll be good. That was sick. definitely took me straight to Mac Miller, Divine Feminine. Speaking of which, give me 1 second. Yeah, I could hear this being right on here. Trying to think, which one reminds me of it the most? Shit, they all kind of do. Very good job, man. I think I like that one more than Save Me, just because it's more my style that I would gravitate towards. Very good stuff. Is this out on streaming, or is this what is this? Is this just stuff you're working on? I need to know. I need to know more. Tell me about where you're at with your music stuff. Ali, and am I saying your name right? Oliolio Xenspre. Is this you? Ali Oxenspree. I'll check out your stuff, man. Nice. Look at that. I'll get you a follow. Very cool. Thank you for sending that in. No notes other than the little advice I gave on potentially opening up the mix, but very solid song. I'm excited to see more of your music in the future. Okay. Leon, Big Somebody Gotta Die. Whoa. Heyo. Appreciate you, Ali. Thank you for sending that in. Thanks for showing up, hanging out with us. Feel free to join Discord. We are doing, for those who joined in later or are new here, we're going to start doing an album of the month thing where it's kind of like a book club, album club. I'll pick an album. We listen to it within a month. We jump in a call and talk about what we liked, what we didn't like. Just to kind of bring some community back into listening to music. We're also going to be doing movie nights sometime soon. I think Katie's going to be the one sending that. He's going to be the leader of that. So if you like movies and you want to experience and hang out with someone while watching a movie together, feel free to that. There's a cook-up tab if you want to make music with people in the server. We got about 130, 150 people in of varying styles and talent. Yeah, we're also going to do a Song Wars challenge here soon. We did a beat battle back in February. We did a giveaway for that. We're going to do that with like a full song for artists to get involved as well. So keep on the lookout for that. Join the Discord if you want to be part of that and come back to the streams. Okay, Leon, Big Somebody Gotta Die. I'm assuming like Notorious B.I.G. Is that what are we referencing here? Let's find out.
I'm sitting in the crib dreaming about Learjets and coupes, the way Salt shoots and how to sell records like Snoop. I'm interrupted by a doorbell, 3:52. Who the hell is this? I gets up quick, cocks my shit, stop the dogs from barking, then proceed to walking. It's a face that I seen before. My nigga Sing used to sling on the 16th floor. Check it. I look deeper. I see blood up on his sneakers, and his fist gripped the chrome 4/5. So I dip. Nigga, is you creeping or speaking? He tells me C-Rock just got hit up at the beacon. I opens up the door pitiful. Is he in critical? Retaliation for this one won't be minimal. Cause I'm a criminal. Way before the rap shit, bust the gat shit. Puff won't even know what happened if it's done smoothly. Silencers on the Uzi, stash in the hoopty. My alibi, any cutie. With the booty that done fuck Big Pop. Head spinning, reminiscing about my man C-Rock. Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. Somebody got to die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass in the Miz. Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. Somebody got to die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass in the Miz, bitch. Filling clips, he explained our situation precisely so we know exactly what we facing. Some kid named Jason in the Honda station. Wagon was bragging about how much loot and crack he's stacking. Rock had a grip, so they formed up a clique, a small crew. Round the time I was locked up with you, true indeed. But nigga, let me proceed. Don't fill them clips too high, give them bullets room to breathe. Damn, what was I? Yeah, went out of town, blew the fuck up. D-Rock went home and Jay got stuck the fuck up. Hit him twice, caught him right for the Persian white. Pistol whipped his kids and taped up his wife. He figured Rock set him up, no question. Wet him up, no less than 50 shots in his direction. How many shots, man, nigga? I see mad holes. What kind of gas? Hitchling cots and calicos. But fuck that, I know where all them niggas rest at. In the building hustling, and they don't be strapped. Supreme and Black is downstairs, the engine running. Find a bag to put the guns in and come on if you're coming. Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. Somebody got to die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass in the midst. Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. Somebody got to die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass in the midst. Bitch. Exchange hugs and
R.I.P. Biggie. Yeah, that was cool, Leon. A different take on, hey, what's up, Phantom? A different take on what Biggie would be rapping on. I think you did a good job. Different style. I don't know if it fully fits just because of his aggression on this song specifically, but it sounds cool, and that's what we're here for, right? So, great job. Very good job. And of course, if you're going to pick someone to make a beat around, Biggie might be the one to make a beat around. JT, it is Thursday. Are Thursdays with JT a thing now? They are. So the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday schedule was killing me. So I'm going Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 7:30 to 10:30-ish. You know how it goes, a little before, a little after. We'll still probably stream on Mondays. It's just not going to be a review stream. It's going to be a cook-up with Katie and Ace, maybe producers, maybe special guests. It could be interviews. It could be album listening parties. Monday's going to be kind of our open day to play around with different things. But I'm going to try to do Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday for reviews, just because back to back is tough. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to hang out with me on Thursday, I'll talk about new music coming out. Talk about whatever. We'll review. We'll talk about things. I always like talking about the music business and like ideas and where you guys are at with career stuff and helping out, giving advice with that. Biggie on New Gen. Yeah. No, that was cool, Leon. You did a great job. Very clean, very smooth. Nothing stood out as being weird or out of place. Alan Skindrow is up next. I don't know if we've gotten an Alan Skindrow submission before. Alan, are you here? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Alan. Okay. If you end up coming back or you type in the chat, if you can't type in the chat, it's because you need to follow. So give us a follow, and it's free. Doesn't cost a thing to follow, and you'll be able to type. In the meantime, though, we're gonna move on to Matthew's Dying with an explicit song title. Uploaded 2 hours ago. Alternative rock. Okay, Matthew. I want to make sure you're here as well. You are. Okay, cool. Let's get it. Didn't mean to restart that, sorry. Okay. Matthew, I know that you were talking in the server about getting help mixing with the kind of screamier vocal takes that you have on this one. As we all know, I am not the best guy for help with mixing. I'm trying to think of a way that could potentially help. There were sections in here where it didn't sound like it sounded like it switched up. So you were playing with it and you're changing things up. I don't know if that was just the way you were delivering or if it was differences in the mix. I think for stuff like this, going with more of a clear tone might be better. I know you're trying to go for that scratchy scream, but I don't know if it works on this. I'm trying to compare it to like a rock band that I know, and I don't listen to a lot of heavy rock, so I can't give too much input on this. The only thing I would say is dialing back the overt statements and putting it in a different way. Like you say, fuck love, fuck God, fuck whatever. It's like that's a tough listen for people all the time. And if that's and maybe that's just me and that's just my taste. And there's some people that this is right up their alley. So don't take this as gospel by any means, or not gospel if you don't want to go that route. Yeah, I would say it's tough to listen sometimes because of this. I mixed this shit for like 2 hours. I ended up just giving up, but I know what I need to do is just doing it. Yeah, there's parts where it sounds different, and I think those different spots, like, let me see if I can get to a spot. Like right there, it sounded like it opens up right there. I don't know, there's moments, and I don't know what it is, and I wish I could give you better advice. Hopefully, Katie or Nace can maybe chime in the Discord. Oh, it's because you add an extra layer. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Add an extra layer and bring it higher, and get out of the grittiness of the beat, because the grittiness of your voice is kind of clashing with that. Maybe that's a part of it. You're kind of buried into it a little bit too much in the sense that your frequencies are clashing. If you get above it, or if you drown out the frequencies of the beat with the louder vocal, it might clear that up a little bit, because I think that little spot right there, it sounded clean, and then it goes back to being dirty. So yeah, I would test that out. Hopefully that's good feedback. I know this is one you've been working on recently, so test that out, see what happens. Keeper, are you here? I think this is also a new submission. Keeper, check 1 2, check 1 2. Okay, Keeper, if you come back or if you reveal yourself, we'll go back in and listen to that for sure. Matthew, you're up again with Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty, hello Kitty, hello Kitty, hello Kitty, hello Kitty, hello Kitty, I'm so sorry that you miss me. Hello Kitty, I'm so sorry that you miss me. Oh Melody, oh Melody, oh Melody, oh Melody, I got a daughter, I'm a fucking father. They say I'm a good one just cause I haven't left. Cause if I leave I know she'll end up depressed. Cause if I leave I know she'll end up depressed. Oh Melody, I'm so sorry, I cannot be there as much as I want. Every time I go to the visit, she says, oh, how much I have missed you. The only love I know is true. I know without me she won't get through all the pain and suffering she'll have in her brain. Cause of me, cause of me. I will never regret having her, but I am so scared. We'll share all the same burns, we'll share all the same burns. I will never regret having her, but I am so scared. We'll share all the same burns, we'll share all the same burns. I just turned 22, had her at 19. I thought I would be better when she was born. Instead I got worse, instead I got worse, instead I got worse, instead I got worse.
I think this is the style I like you on most. Like the emo, smooth, like a Jimmy's World type of sound. Like more pop-y than rocky, and more smooth than gritty, if that makes sense. This is the style I think you excel at the most. Very nice. Very good song. You sounded clean on this. The mix didn't sound as tough as the other one because I think your voice isn't clashing with the beat. Yeah. Is this the one that you said you're going to just send because she doesn't hear anything wrong with it? Or is that the last one that you're talking about? Because that sounded clean. If she likes it. Oh, no, the other one? Okay. Well, if whoever this one's for likes it, send that one too. I think that one's pretty solid. That's probably one of the better ones I've heard from you, in my opinion. Or one of the ones I like the most from you, in my opinion. Very nice, very nice. Okay, bro, Phil. Phil, are you here? I don't believe so. I know we got Eddie Howler, who's a first-time submission. Is this you, Eddie Howler? Or a Mr. Classy? Mr. Classy, is this you, bro, Phil? Okay, well, if we don't have bro Phil here, I'm just going to keep moving forward. Louis? Louis, are you here? I don't think Louis is here either. They're looking for 20k views. Okay, well, Louis, if you come back, we'll listen to your song. If not, we're moving on to Juno with Deborah. Nervous to submit to the only guy that doesn't like EDM. Well, hey. Oh, Eddie, is this you? Are you Louis? I'm beyond. Oh, yeah. That is you. Okay, cool. We will listen to it then. Louis 2 times, double dose. Studio session, country music, rock. Okay. My bad, I'm falling asleep. Sorry about that. Let's check it out.
Give a nigga a double dose, I shot that nigga 2 times. You know I ain't fuck that bitch once, I fucked her 2 times. I dance on a hoe and sing to it, no genuine. You ain't never been on that front line, caught up in that gunfight. You ain't never seen a nigga die, blood leaking out his eye. I know a nigga who lost his blood brother, ain't even go slide. You know how I feel, I lose my blood brother, whole world gonna die. Whole world gonna die, I bet all my niggas gon' slide. All these junkies really love me, they be treating me like the Pope. That nigga big gay, he go to jail, no purpose, he drop the soul. Get on her knees and drink this lemonade, go Beyonce on the hoe. Serena Williams with these tennis checks, energy out when I was broke. I don't regret shit in my life, I did that 2 times. She know I'm smart, I'm throwing up sign language, think I'm throwing gang signs. Bad bitch, some double D's, her titties got some hang time. He think he trapped, but he ain't serving peas, nobody bang his line. I just popped this ecstasy, now I'm feeling too high. In a club without his gun, he asking me if I bought mine. Of course I bought mine, nigga, why you ain't got yours? Bad bitch, she want some double C's, then she getting Chanel Dior. I remember when I was poor, I wasn't investing in whores. Then I really got some money, now the hoes trying to invest in me. I remember when I ain't have $1, I better get go and eat. I can't be no hypocrite. When I was broke, I come a block star, rock star, rapping ass nigga. She can't deal with this toxic ass, trapping ass nigga. Shawty hate that I do drugs, told her I'm a pop pillar. I mean, I'm a pill popper. I forgot to speak proper. Catch a op that's overkill. He won't make it to the doctor. Up that blick on the fuck nigga, he dance like a TikToker. I done stepped into the rap game and think I'm an imposter. Catch a op, I turn his brand new to it, looking like some pop. They say Louis, he a alien, he put up in a saucer. Told that bitch, she too natural, pussy look like Chewbacca. Knock on your door with a Draco, I ain't playing nigga knocker. Niggas go miss, I ain't playing games, they fucking copper robbers. I'ma say I ain't been the same since I was born. She said I was raised just like that children of the corn. Nigga, playing with a Louis, you been warned. You been warned. Playing with a Louis, you been warned.
Okay, Louis. Couple things. You said you haven't been the same since you were, or Mama said you ain't been the same since you were born. I hope not. You have some funny bars in here. You did a good job with that. Keeping it interesting, keeping it clever. A little comical while still trying to say something. So I appreciate that. Yeah, this was cool. I like the visuals. I would say a couple things, just like music adjacent. One, change the hashtags from country music rock to hip hop. I feel like that's got to help, right? And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but this isn't country music rock. And then I'd also potentially change the name of the channel, because if you're releasing music on here as Louis Two Times, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're releasing other people's stuff. I don't. Louis Two Times, NLPM, G-Dog. I guess, what is this channel? I'm kind of curious now. It's like a group of you that release on here. Oh, my dog's going crazy. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe, you can enjoy. Yeah. I would just like to know like what this channel is, because I would just change it to Louis Two Times if this is your channel and this is what you're doing. But if this is Eddie Howler YouTube, like what's the difference? I guess. I'm sorry that. Hey, bro, took your name. Yeah, shout out you Matthew3990 for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, well, feel free to answer that, Eddie. That was a cool song. Very good job. I would say maybe adding some layers on a chorus. I would say adding a moment in the production where the production switches up, where like you drop out the production while you emphasize a line would be cool. Visuals were well done. I always appreciate a good music video. I think you did a good job with that. Yeah, very cool. Deborah from Juno is up next. Nervous to submit the only guy that doesn't like EDM. Don't worry, I'll be fair. I promise. We had a Gion track earlier that wasn't EDM, but it was EDM adjacent, and we had another EDM type song earlier too that I liked. You're gonna tell Bird to hop in? Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. This song fucks. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that, Annam. Let's get it. Woo! If I had the soundboard going, I'd hit the soundboard. That was very nice, Juno. And yeah, what the fuck? First off, I picked Brass Bottle for Song of the Night that other night. So if anything, I like your music and the other guys don't. Let me just get that out in the open. Let me make that clear. Second, yeah, every song you release is like a lottery ticket. Charlie Puth said this recently. He's like, you make lottery tickets. One of them's gonna hit. Something's gonna hit. And if not, you made a song, and that's fucking sick. So make the song, put it out there. It might gain traction. You got 600 plays, 77. Like, this is crazy. 3 days, you got 200 plays a day. That's solid, man. You got 7. You said 7 downloads, 15 downloads. That's awesome. So don't feel like you need to not release music. And Adam, I'm looking at you too. Hey, put the music out there. See what happens. Let's say it was 6 people that listened. It's still a banger song. It doesn't mean that it doesn't take away from that. If you believe in it and you like it, send it out there. Maybe it'll hit. Maybe it won't. Maybe the algorithm will pick it up. Maybe people it'll connect with them. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll take 2 years. We'll see what happens, Okay, Adam, that's cool. Sending stuff to local DJs. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Make moves. Put it out there. Put yourself out there. If people don't like the music, they don't like the music. At least you do. Matthew 3:990. Damn, I'm loving it like McDonald's. Nice. Welcome to the chat. It said, new to the channel, wondering if you only look at our creative music or any music. I have both, but didn't want to send you wrong stuff. And what's your favorite music genre? So yeah, we tend to stick towards just music that people here have created, or if they have like a friend that created it, we'll accept that too. And then my personal favorite genre is hip hop. I think it goes hip hop then country for me. So if you can send whatever though. We listen to all types of genres. Another Matthew. Exactly. Very nice, Juno. And yeah, if anything, I'm the one that likes your music and they don't. So let's keep that straight. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for sending it in. Don't feel nervous to send me any songs. I'll always listen to a song. Now, if you send me 17 songs where you're rapping in Polish and you don't have a good mix, I probably won't listen to the 17th one. But yeah, Matthew says, yeah, there's a guy named, and I probably shouldn't be putting this out there on the internet, but I won't say his name. There was a guy in here early on in the stream, December, January, that would come in and send like 6 of his songs back to back to back. And he called himself the King of Polish Rap. And let me tell you, after the second Polish song that did not sound good, I was like, I think I got to be done listening to this. So yeah, send whatever you want. Just don't send 17 Polish rapping songs. Okay. Wasting Time. Big Bird, produced by Seal. Welcome Seal. Big Bird, if you're here, welcome back to the stream. Another unreleased little jam, slowing it down with this one. Okay, so Seal, you're running into something that KD and Sean to an extent are doing, where they're sitting on fucking fire music, and I know this is already gonna be sick, and you and Big Bird need to release this. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I assumed you were back, but you said add 1 second. All I'm saying is, if this is unreleased and this is a banger, you gotta release it. Let's get it. Yeah, release it.
Clock so sublime. Is this all in line? That's
That's an answer I'll find. Hope you take care. No room to be scared. We're all gonna die. Just put my back in the air. We smoking good, we smoking fake. I could complain, but everything great. Out of my place, know that you're full. Hope that you're safe, no reason to.
I don't do this often. I'm pausing it middle of the song. W Duo, facts, Matthew Stein. And sorry, pardon the interruption. I need to talk about it before I forget it.
So sublime, is this all in line? That's an answer.
This right here.
Hope you take care. No room.
The hope you take care line. Push it back half a bar. Tell Big Bird to push it back half a bar and either cut some vocals out or leave it as is, because then, first of all, I'll give it a little bit of space, kind of separate it. And then a little bit further, when the guitar picks up, I think.
Complain, but everything great. I don't put my back in the air. We smoking good, we smoking fake.
We're smoking good, we're smoking. That will hit on the kick after the guitar starts.
Die, just put my back in the air. We smoking good, we smoking fake. I could complain, but everything great. Out of my place, know that you're full. Hope that you're safe, no reason to pull. You want a shoulder, I got it on lock. If you need a hand, two on the side. Shit has been hard, that's why you rock. Whatever you feel, don't ever stop. I hope you better than me, cause it's clarity scaring me. Genuinely thought this would never be petty. We speak like a parent, talk too much apparently. I see a path and the doubts get buried. I just want love by the sun and the cherry trees. I never get it. Alright with me. I know where I'm headed. Wasting my time. Clock so sublime. Is this all in line? That's an answer I'll find. Hope you take care. No room to be scared. We're all gonna die. Just put my back in the air. We smoking good, we smoking fake. I could complain, but everything great. Out on my plate, know that you full. Hope that you're safe, no reason to pull. You want a shoulder, I got it on lock. If you need a hand, two on your side. Shit has been hard, that's why you rock. Whatever you feel, don't ever stop.
Whew. Yeah, I would say that timing portion is just like the only thing I would change on that. Maybe cutting the end a little bit down to where it's not the full outro. But that sounded clean, as always. Said it's an old demo, but shit. If you re-recorded that to make it feel more like your current voice, I think that's a fucking sweet song. Thank you, Matthew. Trying to keep the vibes up. Normally we got a couple others with me. They are out today. One's on vacation. One's got some stuff that came up. So I'm trying to hold it down. Katie and Nace are the heart and soul of the show. I like to think I'm the man behind the curtains pulling the levers and strings. And they're the true entertainers. So I'm trying my best. Hopefully it's coming through. But up next, you said, is the one you're excited for me to hear. Okay. The People, Lil Feel Good Joint, made this when I first started producing, one of my favorite songs. Okay. Let's check it out.
Whatever it is, we'll make it work. Earth is tryna put me in the dirt, but I do that shit first. Better or for worse, won't ever be the plan. Can't leave my mother hurt, underappreciated nature. Now it's hey, how are you? We should probably do the same time tomorrow. Midwest, baby, know we forever for the cheese. Bottle of hand till they hear it clink at his feet. Try to hear hands, remember screaming that he really can. More than a man, never had a more specific man. Know that it's grand, either that or I'll live in wonder. To be honest, would I have it any other? Wait, how you moving may not always be correct. As long as you've been leading with your chest, you seldom getting rest, fucking stressed out, still ain't struck out. Lost your luck now, hitting the ground at your fucking best. Hate that you can't run, you responsible for the mess. Fact you even noticed that honestly got you blessed. They left you with a test, you better ACT. Don't pull that first letter, might be DED. Whatever it is, we'll make it work. Earth is tryna put me in the dirt, but I do that shit first. Better or for worse, won't ever be the plan. Can't leave my mother hurt, underappreciated nature. Now it's hey, how are you? We should probably do the same time tomorrow. Midwest, baby, know we forever for the cheese. Bottle in hand till they hear it clink at his feet. Try to hear hands, remember screaming that he really can. More than a man, never had a specific. Either that or I'll live in wonder. To be honest, would I have it any other way? Wait for the feeling when you realize you're in alignment. I'll be damned to ever go silent. Had a mask on longer than COVID, and now a nigga focused. All the thoughts been looking ultraviolet. Been my own pilot. Clear skies left for a minute. Had a nigga tripping. Never again can I lose sight for the mission. I know what I gotta do. If he going out, then he going out with the truth. You don't want it in the booth, that shit apparent. Getting loose and had the whole room staring. And they knew this, that clueless. All that you want to, you know the rubric. Feeling like I'm schooling my teachers, I ain't the student. Always been truant, better late than never. Birdie been sowing, it don't matter the fucking weather. I waste my time to wait in line to see the signs I never take. It breaks my heart and there's a part I only hope it's never fate. You know I'd love to see the gates, hoping that they isn't fake. Every step you make them shake, hoping that they still relate. Hit them with a little soul, realize that you in control. Really think it's time to go. Thank you for watching the show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just nice. That's just nice. No notes. Put it out on all streaming. Let me rock it all the time. Was that second part after the vocal chop outro thing, is that a different song, or are you considering that the same song? Just out of curiosity. There's a bar in there. I don't know what you said. I'm trying to read chat and do this at the same time. It's a little tough. You said something like drop the A, D, D, something like that.
Now it's hey, how can't leave my mother hurt, underappreciated nature. Now worse, won't ever be the plan. Can't leave my mother hurt, underappreciated. Better or for worse, Earth is trying to put me in the dirt, but I do that shit first. We'll make it work, whatever it is. DED, whatever.
Yeah, that part.
She better ACT. Don't pull that first letter, might be DED.
She better ACT. Don't pull that first letter, then DED. Great stuff. Seal and Bird. Finish that up if you feel like you need to finish it. But honestly, I think it's good. Send it as is. In the Discord failing now. Hell yeah, Matthew. Welcome to the Discord. And welcome Eric E9, if I'm saying that correctly. or erice9, whatever you want to go by. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, let me know about that second half there, Big Bird and Seal, because I'm curious to know if you consider that a second song. I love hidden songs like that. If it is, if it's not, it's the same song. I like it, as is. I think it's sweet. Always down to listen to a Seal and Bird song. The day I'm not is the day something's wrong. I'm almost certain I had this set at 30 submissions. So we are closing submissions for the night. Eric, I'll wait a second to see if you want to submit, but after this song, we're going to close it down. Nah, it's the same song, just a little switch up. Okay, that's fair. Really cool. I like it as is. Put it on streaming. You guys have a lot of music, I feel like, could be packaged up and sent out as an album. And I would love to hear that. Okay. Pac-Man. Long live Flizzy. Pac-Man, are you here? Shout out Pac-Man. 1212. Let me know if you're here. If not, we're going to move forward. Send a message if you're here, Pac-Man. We'll go back to your song. No questions. Matthew's dying. This sounds cool. I know, Matthew, you did submit. Okay, good. I will close submissions then. Bam. Submissions closed for the night, everyone. Let me remove the pin. Matthew's dying. I know you said you have some Wi-Fi issues, but we'll listen through and hopefully you can hear us.
I can't help but be this way. Demons in my brain every day. I can't help but be this way. Demons in my brain every day. Every day is all the same. I can never take the blame. What is the point of anything? Of anything? The point is what you make it. And I make it nothing at all. All I do is fall. All I do is fall. All I do is expect things to work themselves out. To work themselves out. All I do is expect things to work themselves out. To work themselves out.
Okay, Matthew. Hopefully you can hear me. You said your Wi-Fi's being rough at the moment. Solid song. Not anything that sticks out as like you're regressing in any way. I would just say keep working on the hitting the pitches that you need to, hitting the notes that you need to when you sing. Other than that, I mean, you're gonna make this style of music, and I think it fits you well. Just keep evolving, keep working on it, and keep practicing. Very cool, very solid job. And shout out Baswa. I know you use Bausa, if I'm saying that right. Bausa. I know you use a lot of their beats, so I just want to give a shout out to them. Okay, Matthew3990, aka Matthew Shrek, wrote this song and had some people I know rap it in the studio. I can't sing, so not me, but I did the lyrics and overall production with instrumentation and timing. Okay, cool. Final Crusade. Check it out.
From ash and flame, I rose, blade forged in pain.
We
breathing fire bars, melt a mic to the core. Stronger than a minotaur, breaking through walls. Still in my soul, got that magic in store. You try to stand tall, you get dropped to the floor. Burning they verse like a meteor swarm. In a retreat when the beast is reborn. Can't touch the king when he stepped through the storm. This the final crusade, I'm the blade in his form.
Matthew 3990. What are we doing, Matthew? I know that you know that we all know. Or I know that you know that I know. This is not a friend that's rapping. This is AI that's rapping. It's okay if you want to use AI, but just be upfront with it. Don't make it sound like it's your friends rapping. This is definitely AI.
Now they fall like soldiers in a lion's den. My bar strike deep.
This is a Suno Premium right here. Here's the thing, Matthew. And I said this on another person's song earlier this night, that they used an AI filter to like polish things up. And this is you wrote it, you put it in Suno, is what it is. Write it and record it. If you sound like dog water recording it, I'd much rather listen to you not sounding good, and you can work on it and improve, and I can give you advice. But now I'm listening to this and I'm just thinking, okay, this doesn't do anything for me. This doesn't make me connect to you as a human being. And that's what music is. It's here for us to enjoy the sounds, but also connect through stories and emotion. And like, you take all the emotion out when you're using the AI, and especially when you're lying about it. Cause like, I know you used AI for this. Whether you wrote it or not yourself, that's completely fine. But just say like, hey, I wrote this and I don't think I can perform it, so I used AI to perform it. That's something that we can work with that. But don't lie about using the AI. That's what's going to get people in lawsuits, and people are not going to be trusting of certain artists. I want to hear you rap this. You wrote it, you rap it. You sing it. I can't rap. I rap and I don't sound good. But I rap, you know? And I work on it and I try to be better. This I can't do anything with. Like, I appreciate that you sent them in. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Feel free to come in. Our next stream is going to be on Sunday. Feel free to jump in and send what you made, because I'd much rather hear what you made. If it's complete dog water, at least we can give you advice and like talk about things that maybe you can work on for next time, and then we'll see the progression. And that's the fun of it. Like, trying to crack the code is half the fun. It's not made by AI. I was just having fun. Okay, so Eric, this is not made by AI. I'll check it out.
I always hated my music because it's not as good as the artist I love.
Okay, Eric, this sounds like it's AI. You said it's not made by AI. I was just having fun with it. So you were having fun with AI? Guys, I want to be here listening to your songs. Trust me, it's not. It sounds like it is. What did you do on this, Eric? Did you produce it? Did you do the vocals? Did you mix? Also, shout out to you, by the way, Gabe V. Okay. Eric, do you have a version where it's just the music? I'd much rather just listen to the beat. There's so many artists out there that would love to be on a cool beat like this, because if you produce this, it's sounding good. Get someone's vocals. Get someone to say what you want them to say, or have them write their own stuff. I'll listen to a little bit, but I'm not gonna do the full song, because I don't want to be listening to AI, even if it's just the vocals. What's up, Brenton? Doing all right. Just wanted to get a nice Thursday stream in. We're gonna try to do Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays for the streams for reviews, and then Monday will kind of be a free day. So just hanging out. Today's actually my last day of work, so this is the start of the weekend for me. My brother's getting married. I'm going to be the officiant. So yeah, it's going to be a crazy weekend. So this is kind of my last thing I got to do. Gabe, queue is closed, but I'm going to open it up for you because we had a couple AI songs at the end here. Eric, I'm going to play a little bit more, but we're not going to do the full thing.
But thanks to AI music, I actually feel happy releasing my own tracks now. Because AI can't make junk music like mine.
Yeah, the beat's cool, Eric. I'd love to hear that with your vocals on it. Like you can say that stuff. You can talk into your phone speaker and export the file over or send the file over. I'd like the concept of it of like, hey, like because AI is trash, I can put out my trash and it's fine. You know, like I get the premise of it and I think the concept's cool. Just don't use AI in it and then you're golden. Because the issue is we go down the path of like, okay, he used AI for the vocals. Did he use AI for the beat? We don't know. And that's the scary part. Which I believe you. You said you made it, so I'm cool with that. But some people won't know. And there's going to be a lot of people out there listening to songs that they don't even know is AI. Like people will listen to these things and be like, whoa, this person's really good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, this person's not real. Shout out you, by the way, Dilly42. Thank you for the follow. Gabe, the queue is back open. Feel free to submit one in. Brenton just submitted one in. We'll get yours in, and then we're going to close it for the night. Dilly just came in too, so I'll give you the option as well to submit a song. Use the Nero link right here in chat. Submit a couple in. Okay, we got Gabe. Perfect. We'll get one more from Dilly if you want to send one in, Dilly. Okay, Brenton said David Allen Coe on the sample. Okay, that's sick. Let's check it out. Making swoles. Okay, we're making swoles right now. Brenton J. Mosley.
Hey, yo, bro. Go ahead, light the bliss. Yeah. Stay in my pad. Remember when daddy ramen packets was all I had. About to blow up, run a Boston without a bag. But when I show up, niggas coming for all the cash. I'll be ready cause I shouldn't have to ask. Got the odds cause I might just hit a snatch and grab and rob all of the motherfuckers that was Epstein friend. Burn that motherfucker down while I scream, I ain't scared of ya. And if it gets to court, I claim I did it for America.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty
I'm burning white sheets and rebel flags. Touch me and I'm whooping ass. This is sundown time for a race. Fuck, we don't care about the bash. Told them fuck the fame. If it don't mean freedom, we don't sign a fucking thing. If it don't break even, check the Second Amendment for the formal defenses. My niggas busting your brain if you survive on the premises of pit bulls and shotguns. ARs do not run. Told you not to come, now my kinfolk yelling, we got one. What you doing in this neck of the woods? A lot of pig farms on the side of the hood. Guns get louder when the sun go down, and I can tell right now that you ain't from around here. What you doing in this neck of the woods? A lot of pig farms on the side of the hood. Guns get louder when the sun go down, and I can tell right now that you ain't from around here. Working like a nigga. Working like a working like a nigga. Working like a
That was kind of sick, Brenton. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, the topic of the song is politically charged. I like that. The sample you used was sick. Obviously, I can't comment too much on that because of, the take of it, but I like how you used it. I like how you used it as a chorus, and how it tied into everything. I would say something that could add to the beat that I think would be kind of cool and just a little fun part to make it stick out too is you had that as like that vocal thing that you're using almost as a synth. In the spaces after where you don't have the work and like because some of the times you don't have that, do like a high synth or something like that matches like a call and response sort of thing. Make it wide and make it distant, and then working like a if that makes sense. I think that could add another layer, and you don't have to do that for every instance that it happens. I don't know if you have 2 or 3 of those chorus sections, the breakdown sections. But maybe add it on the last one, or maybe add it on the first and last if there's 3. Just ideas. And other than that, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Thought you were telling some real stuff there, so I appreciate that. What's up, Lil T? One Lil T. Shit, you guys keep joining in as things start wrapping up, and I want to make sure I get to everyone. Dilly, if you haven't submitted yet, feel free to submit. Lil T, you can send in one. We're starting to run out of time here. I want to close things up by 10:30. So yeah, feel free to send in one. I'll definitely listen to it. Yeah, of course, Brenton. I'm always down to listen, help out. Friend of the stew. So whenever you need help, feel free to hit me up on Discord. I can always give some advice or feedback. Okay, we got some new submissions in here. Gabe V, first time submitter, Lavender Skies. I like the picture you're already painting. Let's check it out. Look at that. Music video 2. Come on.
I stayed away, I found the serum to sleep. I was prolonging its reach. I got a feeling I'm free. I'm hoping more than this week can change the way I perceive it. Cause even 4 in a glass can leave my mind under attack. Relax and just sit back, cause I'm too over my head. Let the frequencies in, I don't need to control it. I'm just floating instead. I don't wanna go back. Stuck in the night, I'm losing the fight. I'm sure everything is fine.
Gabe. Am I saying that right, Gabe? Or is it Gabev? Gabiv? Am I saying these things correctly? Okay. A little feedback on the song, though. Yes, sir. Gabe V. Okay, cool. Perfect. Gabe V. Sounding very clean with it. It was, yep, Brenton said it. It was a chill, clean, smooth song. It's like a, your tone sounds like a knob with the auto-tune reverb. I'm cool with that. No issues with that at all. My big thing for you is two things. Cutting some dead space, just slightly, or utilizing the dead space a little bit more efficiently. And I'll get to that in a second. And the second thing is, and I want to start with this, is your vocals are here the whole way. You have a couple parts where it opens up a little bit in the mix to go wide. I'm assuming that was on the chorus. It's tough to pick up on first listen all the time. And not necessarily, and I'm not even talking about the mix. I want to talk about energy. Your energy's here the whole time, and your energy sounds good. I want your energy to go like this. Ready? I need the dynamics of it. I want you to make me feel something. I know it's a chill song, and you're just trying to get the cool sound. You're kind of sounding chill, relaxed, getting this across to you. But you're talking about, I don't want to go back to the lavender skies. It's like, I want to feel that. Why don't you want to go back? Give me that passion. It doesn't have to be the full song. Just give me a moment. Whether that's literally like giving more emotion through it, whether that's adding layers, making things louder, some level of build up and let down. And it could be a little build up, little let down, little build up, little let down, big build up, big let down. Yeah, just a little bit more to the story because you sounded good. I liked the lyrics you're saying. I just want to feel the lyrics. And then back to that first point, your dead space. So I'm a firm believer in having dead space throughout songs. And by dead space, like negative space, where it's just the instrumental and you're not doing anything. I think you have to use it in certain ways. So, for example, a lot of songs are submitted where there's an intro that's 35 seconds long, and then the vocals start at 35 seconds. And it's like, okay, that's a lot of empty space at the beginning. Turn on the radio station, you're never going to hear a song that has 35 seconds of no vocals. And whether or not you're aiming for a radio station, that is what it is. And there's definitely some songs where it is a big intro. I'm not saying it's the rule, or I'm saying it's more of the exception than the rule to have those big spaces. You did it in the middle there, and it's almost like the beat was meant to have like a guitar solo or something. This part right here. I wasn't mad at that point, but there was not mad. Let me take that back. I'm not mad at anything. I wasn't thinking that you needed something there. I was thinking there's other spots where you kind of let it drag open for a second and maybe take some of those away. Either add another word or add a run with your vocals, add an oohs and ahs, add an ad-lib. I think that could help push the story forward, especially if you have the emotion going. And that can add to the emotion, right? If you have a big part, add a run on top of it where you're like yearning, where you're screaming like, oh, I don't want to go back. And that'll fill in some of that dead space. Again, I'm a firm believer in dead space. I think the best songs utilize it very well, and they have it in there. So you're on the right path. I really like that, and I'm happy you sent that in because that's a good example of something that I think a lot of people don't do in a great way. Thanks, man, for sure. Reassured some of my thoughts as well. Excited to get some new stuff out. Yeah, I hope you come back and send it in. I subscribed. I liked it. I'll definitely wait and check out for new stuff. That was 10 days ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Yeah, get some new songs out there. Build up for an album. I'm excited. Thank you for sending that in. Okay. Kill Dill, aka Dilly42. I hope you're here. Need some feedback on the mix and master. I can try my best. Pain and Betrayal. That's from 2023. Was tired of it aging. I feel that a lot of my music I let sit for too long, and then I release it, and I need to take my advice more and just make it and let it come out. Okay. Kill Dill. Here we go.
Yeah.
trust. Now I can't stop smoking these drugs. He doing life, but it's still not enough. They gave him 2, but it's still not enough. I didn't want bread in the bins. I wanted death and revenge. I don't wanna see blood for their sins. I hate this fix my kin. Been stuck in my room for weeks. Real talk, man, I can't even sleep. Real talk, I ain't spoken a week. Put a gun to his head and I'm free.
Pray for me, baby, pray for me. Pray for me, baby, pray for me.
23 running out of time. Waste my life, this shit feel like a crime. Waste at night, I'm high. They telling me I'm in my prime. I'm telling them I'ma be fine. I put my hand on my heart and I pray that
I don't know if Dilly's here, so I don't want to go through the full song if Dilly's not here to check it out, get the feedback. So Dilly, if you come back or if you're here, let me know. Send something in the chat. We're gonna close it out though with Lil T. Lyrics provided as well if you want to see them. Yes, I do. I love doing that. This song is really deep for me, and I low-key cried a couple times making this. Okay, this is a big deal. Writer's block, dear God. I like it. I like the start. I like how you set this up. Lil T, let's get it. Let me make sure volume's up.
Man, I don't even know how to start this. The writer's block is on my conscience. Man, fuck. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know how I should start it. Writer's block is on my conscience. Out of ideas to spin and preach, and now the haters start applauding. Man, fuck them, man, regarded. Ain't worry about none of them. Man, I'm more focused on getting profit. And to some of you Twitch niggas, just stick to the web and be like Charlotte. Some of y'all don't want me to bullseye and hit your lock at Target. Stepping back for negativity on some harder on the Rockets. They be like, ain't no way you making all this in a closet. Fuck. I've been so they in their close. Focus on growth and focus on creating quotes that theirs gonna replay the most. Treat me lower than prison in jail. Niggas are sipping and dropping the soap. Hand on the scene, you really's a joke. Just stop what I spoke, you can go with the dope. Cause I fit no bed, nobody to stay. I'm aiming to live, so I am an elder, so all them drugs out the way. Seeing the bottom of my nana hurt me so bad, I'm still throwing bouquets. I'm still waiting on a day for someone to ask me if I'm doing okay. Now I doing okay. I thought my so-called brothers would be here for life. They chose to betray. And on top of that, I still ain't got no help for my Padre, but I ain't tripping. I'ma make sure that I fully do right for my Madre, cause she deserve it. She held it down for a nigga for the darkest nights and day. See, that's what happens when you really ain't sounds like. And I act like you already done right. Nigga, I wish that you get contract, but we all know you ain't gon' uridite. I'ma show you that I'ma shine bright, and I hope that gets you real tight, to the point that you commit your own life. Dear Father, nah, fuck that nigga. Dear Zay, nah, stop, fuck. Dear Mama, fuck. I'm just trying to get understanding for real, man. Oh shit. I mean, they say the answer's man up above for real. That's what they all say. Man, fuck it. Alright, let's get to writing this letter. Alright. Alright. Dear God, why do I feel as you hate me? Is it cause that we look alike and you can't replicate me? Or is it cause I'ma be like him? Nah, that's crazy. Been thinking about this for a minute, so I hope that you hear me. I wish you could tell him stop making promises that can't be kept, and he needs to stop talking to me. All the ashes reflect. Please, Lord, help me comprehend. Why does he neglect me and my other brothers? Cause he is selfish all in the flesh. Okay, you did show me at this point I'ma be so great, while he sits in pain forever and lives in heartbreak. And I hope he don't think I'll be there at his funeral wake, or care for him ever in life the way he been as of late. But God, please God, help me fully comprehend. Why does he do this to us kids as a grown-ass man? And why does most children never grow up with a dad helping hand? Is this your plan to show us I will never understand?
Son, it ain't for you to ever understand. This how life goes. You try to help all of those in demand and be sure. So hold your own and don't get inside of the jazz. I know it's hard without a father. That's a no man's land. Son, it ain't for you to ever understand. This how life goes. You try to help all of those in demand and be sure. So hold your own and don't get inside of the jazz. I know it's hard without a father. That's a no man's land.
But Lord God, I try that all. It still hasn't helped. Haven't you heard my prayers? The tears that hurt, I know where. We're still suffering. Guns blasting, the young is set to rest. It's like I'm playing checks in this game of twisted wicked chess. I know I'm blessed by your touch, but I still wonder what is left after we leave this earth. Is there a such thing as 7 steps? Cause all I'm seeing right now is the devil just doing reps to the lords, to Hell's Kitchen as he's chefing up the press. And I ain't eating what he giving, so please give us a season. I'm begging, pleading for answers, cause I'm lost in all these regions. The demons trying to set free. The Turner shows that we can make us die so in painful death. It's overall agreed, and it's not gonna listen. So the real that I'm preaching, they love the negative discussions, they love all the beefing. So I hope you read this letter and see it how I see it, cause this word is here right now, and I feel that devil's creeping.
Son, it ain't for you to ever understand. This how life goes. Just try to help all of those in demand and be sure. So hold your own and don't get inside the jazz. I know it's hard without a father. That's a no man's land. Son, it ain't for you to ever understand. This how life goes. Just try to help all of those in demand and be sure. So hold your own and don't get inside the jazz. I know it's hard without a father. That's a no man's land.
Shit. I guess I'm in no man's land. Fuck. Alright, thank you, God. Yeah. Damn.
Very nice. Little T. Very, very nice. First, I want to comment on the structure of it, having that part 1, part 2 with the switch up. I thought that was cool. Lil T Cole. I could see you two doing a little feature. Lil T and Brenton. That would be kind of sick. Yeah. Having those basically 2 songs in one. I like that. You have a lot here, and this is good. I want to make sure I'm gathering my thoughts. First of all, hopefully I'm not one of these Twitch guys that you're dissing. I hope not. I would say, honestly, cut the first part. This little intro part, just cut it and have it start right when the beat comes in and you start going. Because I think we just get into the meat and potatoes and it'll feel good. Again, that's coming from me who notoriously doesn't like intros. So take that for what it is. If you don't do that, no harm, no foul. I think in this portion right here where you start to rap a little bit faster, the enunciation slips a bit. And because the enunciation slips a bit, you kind of fall out and come back into it. And I think Brenton pointed that out too. Like you have a small slip, but you get right back into it. So it's not like a big thing. I would just say maybe, and this is something I've had to work on with my own songs, working on cutting words that may not be needed so that way you can pronounce certain things a little more efficiently. Not just the hate channels, because usually, holy shit, not just the hate channels that casually do that on a daily to downplay art for real. Yeah, nah. Hopefully I don't do that. I never want to do that. But yeah, the syllables add into the enunciation part. So if you're working on enunciation, cutting syllables will help that. Because like throughout the whole song, you're saying stuff. You're saying a story. You're giving us real emotion, and I like that. So the emotion on this top notch. No notes there. A little bit of those cut down. I like that part where you cut it and go to the T-U-O-K. I thought that was a good switch up. And it was needed in this portion because it's basically just one big verse. So I thought that was a good break to get you back into it. I would also, I would keep this end part, the Dear Father, Dear Zay. I like that. I think it's a good tie into the story that you're doing. And then the switch into part 2, I think I would shorten that break a little bit. Only because it's like a 6-minute song, 5.5-minute song. 5.5. If you shorten that a little bit, it gets it back into the second part a little bit faster and it keeps listeners engaged. Let me see if I can find it actually. This part. Where you're writing. I think doing that for a second or two, a line or two, gets the point across, and then you can get into the next part where you start going into what you're saying in the letter. Unwarranted political comment, problematic follow-up. I don't know what's happening. Thrombosis. What's going on? And then the rest of the song, I think, again, you're saying stuff, you're pouring your soul into this. This is the type of music I want to be listening to. This is what I want to hear. I like that you do the deep voice on the part where God's kind of talking down to you, or talking to you, to designate that that's what's happening. Yeah. No, not a ton of notes. You get the dynamics, you get the emotion across. Tighten up the flows a little bit by cutting some syllables and enunciating in some areas, and then cutting a little bit of the empty space in the transition, and maybe the beginning. Let me pull it back to the beginning real quick.
Man, I don't even know how to start this.
Yeah, because like you do this part at the beginning. Man, I don't even know how to start this. Writer blocks in my conscious. Man, hold on, yeah. And then you start it off the same thing. Yeah, I don't even know how to start this. Writer blocks in my conscience. Out of ideas to spit. Either cut a little bit of it or just go straight into where it starts. Okay, I kind of finished this in a rush, but not at the same time, so I know this ain't going to be the finalist project. Okay, got you. Yeah, I think you can tweak a couple things, and this is ship it. I think you're right there. You're 95%. Thrombosis is having a crazy spasm in chat right now. I don't even know what's happening. Cringe opinion. Yeah, no, I get that, Lil T. Get it out there. Make it public. Let it be known. Or I guess you don't have to make it public. You have it on private. But share it with people. Get their feedback, and then you can tweak the things. Urbane. It's Urbane TV. We do react to music. I am closing it up for the night. Literally right now, that was the last song of the night. Submissions closed. But we will be back Sunday night doing a stream. So if you want to join the Discord, we'll send out when we're going live again. People collab, talk music in there. We're going to be starting album club, book club, but for music. I'll pick an album, we can listen to it, and then at the end of the month or some point in the month, we talk about it as just a group in chat or in voice call. We're going to be starting movie nights, I think, once a month with KD, who's not here right now, but he's going to be leading that. And then Song of the Night, which I got to do my Song of the Night tonight, and we picked it last night, but I didn't send it in, so I have to go back and look at that. We had a lot of epic songs, a lot of great submissions, and I appreciate you all for doing that. And for those who don't know, we do Song of the Night every night on stream. At the end of the month, we do Song of the Month tournament, and whoever wins the Song of the Month based on voting gets a little prize. So we had a lot of good songs, and I didn't write as many down as I wanted to for honorable mentions. But for my choice of Song of the Night, it is Closer by Ali Oxen Spree. Shout out to you, Ali. I hope you're in the Discord. End of the month, you'll have a chance to win some cash money moolah. And yes, Thrombosis, a movie night. Katie's the one that's been throwing it out there, so I'm going to let him lead the charge on that. And if you have recommendations, feel free to send them to him. I'll try to maybe get that rolling, hopefully within the next month. Same thing with the album club. If you're interested in doing that, feel free to join the Discord, and we'll be starting that up soon. Bro out here, Han Solo. Yeah, Solo Dolo tonight. Sean's still on vacation. Katie had something come up, so I tried to handle it. Tried to bring the energy for those that were here. Hopefully I did okay. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the night, though. Actually, no, we're going to do one more thing. Just because it's Thursday night. Sorry for the flashbang. Albums coming out tonight. For those who care, these are just hip-hop albums that want to check in on it. We got Bossman D-Lo, Chicken Talking Bastard, crazy voice, kind of rising in the same footsteps as like Big X the Plug. Buddy with Simmy Sims 3. We're getting there, Notlock. We got Conway the Machine with Derringer. Go. I'm excited for that one. And then down a little bit, Momo Boyd. She just had a feature on Baby Keem's album with Kendrick. She was the female vocalist on that song. She's got an EP coming out tonight, Miss Michigan. Then we got some throwback Snoop Dogg and Soulja Boy with 10 Till Midnight and Drip. I've heard the name Tink. I don't know who Tink is, but I've heard the name. So maybe check that one out too. I can't recommend it because I do not know. If anyone else knows of any albums coming out, feel free to send it. I love checking out new music. I know Epic JJ, who's here in the chat. He's in the Discord. I think he's going to send it in. He's coming out with an album tonight. Trying to think of any other albums coming out soon. Quelo has an album coming out end of April. He's also in the chat. Snoop Dogg and Soulja Boy are still releasing new music. It is pretty crazy. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre just had an album last year, I think. That was pretty solid. I mean, it's what you expect. It's Snoop Dogg in his, 50s, 60s now. So he's not doing anything crazy new. Missionary was the one with Dr. Dre. And then this is the new one coming out. Stop Counting My Pockets is going to be one of the songs on there. And I think he has his whole crew on there from Death Row's roster. So there'll be a lot of features. Oh no, these are all pictures of him. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of features. And then Soulja Boy. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I heard a Soulja Boy album. Soulja. His last album. Oh, he had one in 2025 already. Swag 7. He's got another one coming out tonight. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here, though. Feel free to join the Discord. Feel free to send in music on Sunday. Come back. We love to see you. Love to hang out with you. Thank you for submitting your songs tonight. It was a pleasure to hold it down. Yeah, we'll see you next time. See you in a few days. Peace, everyone.